Welcome to Becca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today's reading is going to be for Lilly and Jack Sullivan, the two missing little children from Nova-Scotia, Canada, who have been missing since May 2nd of 2025. Today I'm just going to take a quick look at Malia Brooks Murray's energy and Daniel MAYHELA's energy, see where they're at with their energy surrounding Lilly and Jack Sullivan's disappearance today. All right, I'm going to say this reading is alleged for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Learn or teach, huh? All right, give me Daniel MAYHELA's energy surrounding the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan. The 9th house. Okay. It says, as if it or they came from all there is, the philosophies and laws involved do it in a big way. So something about the law here. I do know that Daniel MAYHELA supposedly was taking criminal justice courses. I mean, seems a little bit suspicious to me. I mean, I guess it's not suspicious to me because has been coming out for months and months now that he has been trying to learn how to speak. Okay. Give me Daniel MAYHELA's current energy surrounding the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan. His current energy as of today. We have in Gemini. Okay, so I mean, this makes sense. Gemini is known as the twin card or the dual side to Daniel. What you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way and. Okay. So there's certain, and this is in his challenge position, there's certain things he doesn't want to be known, okay? The laws involved and what is to be believed about. Do it in a big way, use the quickest way, and. Daniel MAYHELA's current energy surrounding the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan. The 4th house, as you did in the past, okay? Your home base or your family, okay? Do what makes you feel secure, okay? This is in the advice, okay? That's not a coincidence that I got stuff about his family coming out. Your home base or your family, okay? The philosophies and laws involved, what they believe about his family, and Aries, okay? Came out. What you think you know about, okay? So what he thinks he knows about, he's going to do things his own way. Your willpower. Oh, shit. Bottom of the deck, we have Sagittarius, okay? It says your highest ideals, the rules of get it out to the world and, okay? Do it in a big way. The rules of, okay, well, I mean, I'm going to tell you, every single one of these cards is in reverse. And the deck is not in reverse. See? So this means he's embodying the negative aspects of these signs. So in Aries is known as the leadership card, okay? A person who is in a position of power and authority, okay? So if you would read the Aries card in reverse, that would represent a masculine energy, okay? Or someone who's operating out of their masculine energy who would be kind of out of control. They would have a bad temper, or they're very manipulative and controlling, okay? They were put in a leadership position, but they misuse their power, okay? Their authority, all right? There's two sides to Daniel MAYHELA, and I think he knows this, okay? That people know that there are two sides to him, okay? In Gemini being in his challenge position. Again, the Gemini is known as the twin sign, all right? What he presents to the outside world is not how he truly is when he's not putting on a facade, when he's not in the public eye, okay? There's two sides to Daniel MAYHELA. And this is in his challenge position, okay? Something about the law here, though. The philosophies and laws involved. What is believed about. So what is believed about what happened to Lilly and Jack is in his challenge position. The advice for you guys would be in his home base or his family. Again, this is saying go to places that are familiar to Daniel Martel. If you are looking for Lilly and Jack, if you're looking for their physical bodies, go to places that are familiar to Daniel Martel. That is why I'm saying that Jordan, if he's supposedly Daniel Martel's best friend and knows so much about Daniel Martel, he could be going to spots where he knows Daniel Martel is very familiar with. Okay, and looking in those spots. So instead of sitting there and blaming this and blaming that and blah, 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 if you have knowledge of where Daniel Martel goes when he's out and about, because he is an avid outdoors person, he is an avid fisherman, stop complaining that people are talking about you. Do something to help Lilly and Jack. Your dad is the one who brought you into the spotlight by saying this outrageous accusation. Okay, so, sorry, off on my little tangent, okay? Let's clarify for Daniel Martel, the philosophies and laws involved. What does this have to do with Daniel Martel's current energy surrounding the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan? Imprisonment. He fears imprisonment. Something's going on here, because this is the first time I've gotten imprisonment in the very beginning of the read. What you think you know about the rules of. Again, the Sagittarius in reverse here is telling me about, I'm seeing the Temperance card in reverse. Okay? Temperance card in reverse can speak of things being out of balance. Can also speak of an accident. Okay? Also speaks about overindulgence in things. Clarify in Gemini. Why is this here for Daniel Martel? Jack's card again. Jack seems to show up in Daniel Martel's challenge position a lot. So there must be something very significant about Jack that seems to be a challenge for Daniel Martel. Very significant. So I guess go and watch, like, whenever Daniel Martel does an interview or something like that. If he's speaking of Jack, see if his body language or his behavior is different, okay? Clarify in the 4th house, as you did in the past. Your home base or your family. The beach. Again, this is places that are familiar to Daniel Martel. Give me more about the beach card. Hidden. Clarify in Aries. Greed. Give me more about the greed. Wooded area. He knows the story is made up. Split it at abuse and neglect. Again, I would be searching, if you know, he's acting on out of his ego. If you know Daniel Martel, okay, I'm just, as a public citizen, looking, just a normal human being, wanting to find Lilly and Jack. If you come across my video and you know Daniel Martel very well, please go to places that you know Daniel Martel is familiar with in the outdoors, okay? This is telling me that Lily and Jack were put in a place that is very familiar to Daniel Martel. Places that he knew he could get to, okay, or go to where he wouldn't be seen, okay? That's what this is telling me. All right, let's pull in Malia's energy. Seeking oneness with all there is, philanthropy, keep your involvement hidden. Okay, again, reversal, the 12th house. I can tell you there's secrets here, okay? Things that are hidden, all right, with the 12th house. Let me shuffle. See, and that's her challenge here, seeking oneness with all there is. She hasn't really done anything for her children. She's not out there advocating for Lily and Jack. She's not out there speaking, asking, see, we have, for humanity's sake, your hopes and wishes, do it for the future. That's in her challenge position. This does look like handcuffs around her wrists, okay? She's not out there acting like a parent that has lost a child and doesn't know where they are. That's a problem with Malia right now. She is not acting like a parent. She's not behaving normally. Okay? If you have kids, you know you would do anything. If you thought your children were taken or lost, you wouldn't ever stop looking for them. You wouldn't not plea for their safe return. Okay? That's in her challenge. If she had hope for the future. But see, she knows already what the outcome is. She knows what the future outcome is already. Malia's current energy. We have an Aquarius. Your vision. Again, we're getting all reversals for Malia as well. What's new and different about using unconventional way and. In the first house, who are you? Your desires and her actions speak very loudly. In the South Node. Okay, remember, reconsider. Now is not the time to. Her desires. What is she doing? Again, she's putting on a mask here. You see two masks here. What is she doing with her life right now? Is she out there looking for Lily and Jack? Or is she out there doing something else? Speaks volumes, you guys. Clarify in the 12th house for Malia. What does she know? Or how is she currently feeling about her energy surrounding the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan affair? So again, that's the story. They were laying in bed, right? I'm not asking if she was having an affair or if she was speaking to someone new. Okay. I don't believe Malia had an open relationship with Daniel. There's no way Daniel would have allowed an open relationship. He's too jealous of a person to allow an open relationship. I think that was miscommunication. If you go back and look at, what's the channel? I think Hidden in the Fog or something like that. Her half-sister, Haley, does come out and re-clarify that she did not mean an open relationship. She meant like open communication. That's what she meant. Go back and look at, I think it's called Hidden in the Fog. You'll see where Haley comes back out and speaks about how people interpreted what she said was wrong. Okay? So, but the story of them laying in bed that morning. Clarify in the 11th house. That's too many cards. We have dating, faked death, natural disaster. Again, something with water. The date and time is off. Telling you that. Faked death. Okay, there's something faked here. There's Jack's card. But I can tell you with Malia, I've had two very strong visions with Malia. One was, and I don't know how accurate this is, okay? I'm just going based off the feeling and the emotion that I felt in it. And it was, and what's bringing this up for me here is this water here, okay? Is that I seen Malia running into the bathroom and kind of frozen in time. It's like the kids were left in the bath by themselves. And then I'd seen someone running in and doing CPR. On Jack. A child with water. And they weren't able to revive him. I also had another vision of Malia, and it wasn't so much a vision, it was more of like, I don't even know how to explain it, but there was a thing that I had experienced in my life where I thought my daughter was not alive. And it's a very, if you're a mother or a parent and you experience that, it is the most horriblest feeling you can ever feel. Okay, most horriblest feeling you can ever feel. And I was sitting there and I got this, I was sitting in my chair and I had got this overwhelming feeling from Malia, like she knew. Like it was like, almost like a dream to her. That she knows her children are never coming back. But the feeling that I got was that same feeling that I felt when I thought something had happened to my child. Yeah, assassination. But it was very much that it was coming through from Malia. I don't know how else to explain it, you guys, but it was very sudden. It was a very sudden vision that came on, very sudden emotion that came on, just out of the blue. Clarify in Aquarius. Why is this here from Malia? The Devil card. With water and fire. Clarify the first house. Clarify the first house. Strangulation. So that could be, she knows they're not within that search parameter. We have outer space. Her not speaking, okay? As well. The devil, we know that shows up as Daniel Martel. Again, we have water with fire. So that could be representing water, could actually be literally representing water. I mean, as you can see on the Aquarius card, there is water pouring out of these jugs. Even though Aquarius is not, it's not a water sign, okay? Aquarius is an air sign, okay? Then we have water and then fire. So someone's emotions were way out of control here. With fire. Fire can represent temper, okay? Or it can represent feeling the pressure, okay? From the devil. The devil can represent a lot of things. But it's negative energy. So again, I don't feel like Daniel or Malia intentionally did anything to Jack and Lily. I've always gotten that something happened, okay? Some sort of accident happened, okay? And then they had to cover it up. Yeah, with Pluto. An obsession with a power struggle, the need for control. Yeah. What makes you feel secure, support your home base or family. Same card for Daniel. So did Daniel Martel find out that Malia was speaking to her mother and that she was going to leave? And did Daniel lose his temper? And the vision I had could be totally wrong. Okay. But I definitely seen Malia standing there looking at Jack. And someone administering CPR to Jack, like trying to revive him. I'm going to say trigger warning. Okay. I saw it as like in a bathroom scene. Okay. But I'll leave that there. That's their energy. I don't believe neither of them. Okay, I believe the neighbors are telling the truth. All right, about hearing a vehicle coming and going. Trying to find your guys' cards. Your guidance cards. I believe Janie knows more about what's going on. I believe Janie is lying for Daniel. Okay, I do believe that 100%. Okay. Janie's lie detector test came back inconclusive. They're saying it's due to medication she has on board or something like that because she's got a heart problem, something or another. Okay. But again, they've all been caught in too many lies. All of them. But if you look at all these cards, water is significant here for where Lily and Jack are. Okay. You have water on here, which again, this is like an imprisonment card. So again, we have imprisonment coming out twice now. Not only it's coming out both in Malia's energy and Daniel's energy. Remember, he had the imprisonment card. And there's bars on this card here. This looks like handcuffs on the wrists. There's 4 hands. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swallows. Okay. Swallows usually nest under bridges. Okay. I mean, swallows, I think maybe swallows will nest in barns, but I'm not quite. I see a lot of swallows like under bridges that are going over water. That's where I know where swallows have their nests. In Aquarius, again, we have 2 people carrying containers with water in them, okay? We have natural disaster here with a flood with water. We have water coming out here, okay? Things are going to be resurfacing for Malia with South Node here. Okay. The need for control of, an obsession with, power struggle. Something's coming back, okay, towards Malia. Purification to resurrect, the secrets of, resulting from the power of. In Scorpio, there will be success from. I wonder if the RCMP really is working behind the scenes here, you guys. I'm not doing a reading on the RCMP. I'll do a reading for RCMP for tomorrow for you guys. Something's coming back, though, because this is the South Node. So something from her past maybe brought back up. Where's that? When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Okay. Now, I'm going to leave the reading there. So, guidance for this. These are guidance cards for you guys. I always pull guidance cards for my viewers and subscribers. And you are more than welcome to apply these guidance cards to this reading. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. Am I letting fear stop me? Okay. Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and endless vision to stay consistent in your dream. Today's soul action journal, where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, then show up. And that's the problem with Malia. She's not showing up for her children. What else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoe and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? So maybe that's the challenge for one of you guys, or you guys watching this video, that if there's no one else involved with the disappearance of Lily and Jack, who's left? If it wasn't a stranger abduction and they didn't walk off into the woods. Okay, guidance for my viewers and subscribers. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. And then you got, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's reveal season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is. Truth is going to be being revealed, you guys. Okay, angel numbers for my viewers and subscribers. Angel numbers. Angel numbers for my viewers and subscribers. Compassion, unique skills. Mercy, diplomacy, potential service, healing, adaptability, and renewal. Your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you are on the right path. Embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness and generosity, as your potential is boundless. You guys have unique skills. 1441. Okay. Life goals, purpose, mastery, integrity, career growth, ambition, focused, and important projects. This is the time for intense self-development. Okay. Focus on refining your craft. You already have everything you need to succeed, but consistent practice will make you a true master. Use this time to align with your purpose and level up in your career or business. Okay? It's time to prioritize growth and achievement. You guys have abundance coming in. Good luck. Okay? You have good luck coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 12, 34. Okay, good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structure. I'm telling you, something's coming through here, you guys, with justice and truth. Okay? Structure, systems, process, discipline, and rules. Again, we keep getting the law and rules out, okay? You are on the right track. Spiritual guides are supporting and encouraging you to give your best effort. Success is within your reach. Stay observant of your surroundings and communicate clearly. Trust that everything will fall into place as it should. And then we have personal power at the bottom of the deck. Abundance. Again, you guys have abundance coming in and prosperity, okay? Keep working on your confidence, building your confidence, wealth, empowerment, and epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life is about to multiply. Angels are sending in this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lies ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use your personal power for the greater good. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. Please keep sharing Lilly and Jack Sullivan's missing persons flyer with anyone and everyone until they are 100% found. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Please do hit that notification bell for me so you are notified every time I do upload a video. Please do hype this video for me. You all have a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all later.